Hello and welcome back. Good evening. We are playing Subnautica tonight. The first update has come up and we're gonna see what's new. We're gonna continue with this game here. And I hope you can hear the game sounds. Okay. Processor Biolab. Aha. Dash, and then we need 10 bioscans required to get the next one. Okay. That is new, I think. So we need to scan things with the bioscanner with that one. We have already scanned a lot of things, so we need to go out and scan some more things. Those strange lines are connection lines from our turbine, I think, that go right through our house to connect to what? Aha, now they connect to the... And what is that thing doing right here? They connect to our biomatter things there. That is new. Okay, let's see. Can we scan that thing? Or have we already scanned that thing? We already scanned that. That is a pity. Have we scanned that? Yeah, we did. We have scanned that too. So now we have to find things we can scan that we have not scanned already to get the required scans for the biobed, or the new bio thingy, whatever. Let me try and see if we scan that one. Scan that one. We scanned nearly everything already. I think we have to redo our base a little bit. Did we scan that one? Yeah. And that one? Two. We scanned everything. Huh, we have to find a lot of things to be scanning. But we scanned everything already that was scannable around here. Okay. Yeah, we have to redo our base because now they added that the power grid does not connect to the base, but it connects to the bio reactors. And that means those energy lines go right through our house now, which is not what I think looks nice. See, that connects to the bioreactor here. So we will have to reposition the bioreactors to a different place. Also, we built a bedroom and an office with a view in the last episode. But I think what we need to be doing is we need to reconfigure. I think we're gonna have the bioreactors right here and put all of the storage in this place here. We need to get more titanium to do that, because that is all the titanium we have right now. And that is not a lot. Okay. Let's make some more water because I collected those slugs. And need to drink anyways. Okay, water. That. So I think the Noah will have to go to the other side first. I want Noah. Where is the Noah thingy? That one. I think we're gonna put it here. There. And then the bio bed. I think we're gonna put that in our bedroom. There. Can that be mounted on the wall? It looks like... Oh, that is cool. Let's do that. That is nice. Okay. I like that hanging on the wall better. Can the Noah be mounted on the wall too? I don't know. Let's see. Where is it? There. Okay, that one has no wall mounting option. Okay. So in the corner you go then. Good. So that was that. How much titanium do we own? 2. Well, that is way not enough. We need to go out and pick up some titanium from the ground. And then we have to remodel things here. I wonder if with the new update things... No. Things respawned if there is more things to be picked up here now. Did we scan that one? We did. Okay. Why are those so close to my house now? They used to be not that close. Now they are. Okay, we gotta pick up some resources. Copper, titanium, crystals. There should be some crystals in here, right? What strange noise is that? That is a new noise. I've never heard that before. That is crystal. We need 4 more glass. I want to pick up some of the pent plants. Can't remember where they were, but there was a place where there were quite a lot of them. Titanium. There they are. Gonna pick some of those because those can be used to make biofuel, and we need to make a lot of biofuel. Okay, inventory full. Let's get home. Gonna set some biofuel production. There. Here, configure. We need to make biofuel from that. That's 5. And we have a little bit more in our pocket. There's plant matter. That needs to go here. And then there was something more crystals too here. Where? Quartz, lead, copper, titanium. Where's crystal? Crystal and salt. There we go. Only 1 bit of titanium, which is not a lot. To find more titanium. Need to find a lot of titanium to make all of that work. Can we scan that? No. King under the mountain, good evening. We are fighting our way through Subnautica. Scan that. We need more bioscans. You missed last week's effort. We are now having a vehicle. We are getting better at that. But now we are on the hunt for titanium because we need to make some changes to our base. Also, I want to pick up more lithium and more gold. And I think we do have a new mission where we need to go to the tadpole pens, it said. Look at that, we've got a moon pool and we've got a tadpole.
Welcome aboard.
How has your week been, King Under the Mountain? I hope you had a fantastic week. Okay, now how are we doing this? Maybe we will need a spare bedroom? No, we look at that. The 1.1 update came out and now they have made it so that the energy lines from the hydrothermal machine thingy does not connect to the base, but to the bioreactors here. And now the energy lines go right through my room here. And I don't want that. I do want those energy lines to not cross right through my room. So I'm gonna be taking the bioreactors and putting them in here and transfer the storage into here. That is, at least that is what I'm trying to be doing. So we're gonna remove that. And then we're gonna take one of those out, one after the other, and put it over here. We need to make a 4th one anyways. Let me see, what do we need to make that? Ooh, we do have, okay, now something, we need to get it in here. And I don't know which one is the front here. I think that is the back. Or is it... This is hard to decide which one the front. That one? Well, no, that was the back. The front is the other one. Okay. We gonna do that again. Yes and no. Oh my. That sounds like there was things going on. Looking forward to you explaining. Okay, which one is the front now? That one. I hope. Yeah, okay. Now I again hit the wrong button here, I think. Okay. I don't want to have that on. I want to have that in here. And we're gonna have that in here. I think most of those here are unnamed, but they are empty too. We have to see. Okay. There's gold in here. There is sulfur in here.
Water intake.
Okay, we're gonna drink. We're gonna eat. That one is empty too. That one has stuff. How am I gonna do that? That one is going to run the longest. Do we need to eventually really do what I said I was gonna do and remove that stupid entryway and have all of that be... probably. This is gonna be some doing. Q. Solar panel removed, and we're gonna put that on the other side. Like on this place here. No need rows here. Well, that's okay. And then...
Welcome aboard.
Gonna remove that one. Keep pressing the wrong buttons here. And we're gonna put that fabricator somewhere here. Not sure it will stay there. Again, I pressed the wrong button. How do I do that all the time? Okay. That one and Q. Power cell terminal needs to go over here too. And then that one. Where's the other one? Battery terminal. Okay. Moved all of that. So now we can remove Q. Has attachments. I did remove everything, didn't I?
Warning. Power offline.
Cannot deconstruct, has attachments. I need to deconstruct the hatch first. Okay, and then we get another hatch.
Power connected. All systems online.
Do we put that here? I think yes. Can get back into our base. That is the extensively bad place to put the hatch. Okay. I think we might want to... Again, I clicked the wrong button here. Reload. Okay. Need to... No, not shrink mode. We need to construct more room here. How can we do that? Want to connect that? Can we? Ah, yes. Come here. Can I? Now, give me. Okay. That good? And gonna come forward with that. Very uninspired. Okay, so now we can put the hatch back there. And then we finally can get in here.
Welcome aboard.
That's better. See what I mean with those power lines? That is extensively stupid. We need to change that. So I want those to come over here and then all of the storage to go over there. That's what we're gonna be doing. Okay. We're gonna have floor lockers along this wall. As many as we can manage. And then we're gonna move stuff around and hope for the best here. Good evening. We are in the ocean again. How is your day? How was your week? We should be moving those closer together, but it's kind of hard to do with those biggie thingies in the way, and they are still giving us energy, and I don't want to remove them as long as they are running. Also, that thing needs to be in a different position here. You know what makes me really mad here? I keep moving, pushing the wrong buttons. Oh, cannot deconstruct, has items. Okay. That is empty. Gonna take that, then we can deconstruct. Have been playing Valheim, have forgotten how to play this game. So processor needs to go somewhere else. That is awkward. We're gonna remove that a few times before we are done with all of this here. Okay. Kind of think we need some walls in here too, and finally weekend. Yes, my week was as usual filled with a lot of work, and sometimes I think, what will they do once I retire, because it is getting ridiculous. But there is still 8 years left until I retire, so maybe they get a chance. Can I place that here? That stupid thing is so much in the way of me placing things here. There is a way to rotate. Ah, okay, now we got it. Put them closer together than we had them before, I think. Okay, we are out of quartz. We are out of titanium. Completely out of titanium. Another one. Okay. So, how are we gonna do that? We're gonna have 2 rows, I think. And then this needs to be the... let me label that. This is gonna be gold. And then this is gonna be lithium. And this is gonna be lead. And this is gonna be silver. And then we're gonna move that stuff around. Is that stuff done here now? No. Still a little left in there. So, all of that. And all of that. We can't. So, gold. Lithium. That was not lithium, that was sulfur. Making things harder on myself. Sorry, this is gonna be a little bit boring. Kinda need to... Now I again pressed the wrong button. Duh. Okay. That's the lithium. And that's the sulfur. Silver. Sulfur. And then we have crystal. That one is empty. That one is not empty. Where's the crystals? The lead. We need the lead. Sulfur. here. That is all of those fishies. We got fishies. That one is empty. Again, I clicked the wrong thing. Why? Why do I do that? And then we need a locker for copper too. Okay. Copper. Copper. Silver. Lead. Crystal. Now it's empty. Okay, now we can demolish that one. And put it here. Which one is the front now again? That one. We're gonna remodel that a few times again, I think, going forward. Just trying to get stuff sorted and get those stuffs emptied out here. I think we're gonna put that in here for now, so we have a little bit more carry capacity. Because we need those lockers empty so we can move the bioreactors. Silver. Okay. So floor locker, another floor locker. Keep pressing the wrong button here. Okay, is that one empty too? Looks like. We need to get those.
Intake.
We need to eat. We need to eat and drink. We're gonna die of hunger and thirst. Okay. Gonna put it in here for now. There is more of that stuff. And there is even more of that stuff in here. Okay, we're gonna make some... I'm gonna make some biofuel so we can use that up. Where did I put that processor thingy here? Biofuel made from fiber. Load processor. Thank you for stopping by, King Under the Mountain. Have as much fun as you can have at work. And don't get upset because, you know, it will not help anything if you get upset. So try not to. We have too many things already. We got so many things. Talk to you later. Bye for now. Thank you for stopping by. All of this here is full. I have to put the stuff somewhere. to be able to move it around. Ah, gosh. That is doing here. That is empty. And now that one is empty too. So, deconstruct that one. Deconstruct that one. Do we have enough place freed up here to make that happen here? Where is it? That one? Nah, we need to empty those out too. Ah, duh. Okay, we've got crystals over here somewhere. Crystal. This is cumbersome. This is really cumbersome. Don't even have the space here. All of that is full already, duh. We have to rework all of that again after we're done with that. Well, this can be salt then, while we're here. Salt. Okay. Now we can remove those. How did those come to pass here? I don't understand that. Strange things happening. So now, those are in the way. How did quartz fall out of that? I don't understand. Ah. What is peeping at me? Okay, now we want that bioreactor right here. Again, I clicked on the wrong button. Will I ever learn? So, now, where did we put the biofuel? Here. So, that one is running. And that one is running. And we should have more of that stuff in here, right? Yes. Okay. There's 2 in here. Okay. And that one is still half full. We have to wait until we can demolish that one. But now we can put another floor locker here. And probably we can remove that. Again, the wrong one. And remove that. and put another floor locker here. Okay, so I try to get all of the mineral stuffs in here on this side and then have a second row. We're gonna label that titanium. And that too, because we're gonna need more of that. Probably that one too. Whoa, okay. So there is titanium in here and some crystal. That is all foodstuffs. And then what I would want to be doing is place the second row facing the first one. Like that way around. So we can walk between those. And we're gonna call that one, it's stupid dark here. This is gonna be plant matter. We're gonna rename that later. But I do want to get some of that stuff in here. I think this one is gonna be plant matter too for now. We can get things out of the other boxes here. Oh, there's biofuel in here. Okay. That one has one, that one has two. So that one gets one. And that one has two. Okay. Okay. It's not that complicated. Those are kind of some, like they are kind of like workbenches. They just look more futuristic, but they are workbenches, and those are to produce electricity. Those are bioreactors. It's not that complicated. Okay, let's see. We have some parts in here that don't belong in here and some matter. Those do not belong in here. And that is plant matter too. So that goes over here too. Ugh, can I jump over that? Please? Yes, okay. That goes in here too. We need to sort things out a little bit more. I just want to wait until all of that is used up. I don't want to waste it because you don't get it back if it started to be used already. So we can remove that one. Again, I pressed the wrong button. So I do want to have food locker somewhere over here next to my bedroom eventually. We're gonna put that here. and one for the water too. And we can fit another one for medical purposes. So that is good. So yeah. Can empty those out. All of that stuff here needs to go in the food box. So we're gonna label that medicine. And we're gonna label that one water. And we're gonna label that one food. That is nice about this game. You can actually put labels on things. Cannot do that easily in Valheim. Yeah, okay, we're gonna walk a few times more. That is more food. Then that is the medicine. Okay. Empty all of that. Can that be a part storage? Maybe we can leave that locker there to be a part storage. Get a little bit more space here. Aw, cannot carry all of it. That's water. Okay, now both of those are empty. And then gonna try and get that lined up. How much? Okay, one width between that. And then we're here. I do want them facing each other. And then have another row of those lined up on the other side. We do need a heck ton of storage in here. Also, I think we need to move those a little bit because that looks mighty awkward here. Okay. So I'd like that here to be fish. And then the one that is not finished, we have no titanium left to finish that one. What is going on here? There is something to be scanned here. No. No, not scanning. Okay. But that now means that the power lines going not right in the middle of our thing here, but just to those bioreactors, not right through the middle of our room. I like that much better. And we will remove that one once it is done. And then I think we're gonna have a wall coming through. Maybe. I'm not quite sure about that. We have to separate that with some walls here. What is this? A half moon, right? Some fish right in my funny. Okay, that's fish. Is that all the fish we have? I think we put stuff in those boxes here too. that do not belong in here. A heck ton of fish. Those won't fit here, right? They do. And then that stuff is plant matter. All of this is full here. But we can remedy that by using some of that stuff up. Load processor. Yeah, we gain some space here. Nice. And I think we're gonna leave that here for the moment. We need to pick up things to take outside. And go pick some more titanium. Because we are out of anything here. Want that. And 2 of those. And then we have a food locker. We need to eat something and drink something. That and that. And 1 of those. Eat. Drink. And then... No, I did not pick up the medicine. I'm stupid. There. And then we need flares to go with that. I think 2 of those are good for now. Okay, we need more titanium. We need a lot more titanium. Follow. See if we can find some here. Wrong. That is number 4. I don't need that. That will suck us into there. I'm not keen on going in there right now. Have you played Subnautica yourself? One of the predecessors, maybe? All this transferring stuff around is taking quite a lot of time. Sorry, you came watching me transfer stuff around. Last episode was way more interesting. Oh, there is a big pile of copper here. We want that. And then down here somewhere, there is more copper to be had here. I actually didn't want to go here, but yeah, it's fine. Haven't played this game before, know nothing about it, just curious what's going on and what to do. It is a survival. It is, you cannot fight and kill any enemies in here. You are the underdog. You have to try and not get killed. You only get tools with which you cannot kill stuff, but everything tries to kill you, of course, because why wouldn't they? And you have to try and figure out the story, what happened. And of course, do research and find things and get blueprints so you can build better gear and all of that fun stuff. But it is pretty brutal, but you have to play more on the try to outsmart things side, and you need to be diving. But you only get, in the beginning, 45 seconds to be diving, and then you have to come up again and breathe. And there is lots of things to be found here and to be scanned, but I have been scanning lots of things already. Oh, something is not happy with me. Ow, see? That is that guy here, but I cannot really fight him. I can't kill him. I can only like give him a whack on the head with that tool here, with the blast holder. That can blast that thing, but it will not kill it. Like, it will shock it. See? But it will not kill it. So that is, you cannot kill stuff in here. But you can destroy some of the bigger nodes that you can find here, the resource nodes, but not everything, of course. And you have to gather lots of things, scan things, get blueprints. We have been here already. Can I scan things here? Yeah, we have 30 seconds left now. See? And in the beginning you have nothing. You have to first get your bearings, like any other old survival, of course.
Oxygen.
Oh my. Okay, let's get all of the stuff we have here home in our boxes. Brown Bear, good evening. Showing someone what's going on in the game. Yeah, I'm talking to GoTo here, friend of mine, fellow Valheim enthusiast, and he has not ever seen this game, so I was explaining a few things. I'm on a rebuild and make things better spree here, Brown Bear. As you might have noticed, we have moved that wall and we are rebuilding our storage here, and it has been quite boring to be watching, but we're gonna get there at some point. Now we got some more titanium and finish those off. Real underwater graphic. Yeah, it's not real underwater graphic, but the biomes are really distinct. And I think I can't help myself. This game looks so pretty. I love how it looks, really. I really do. And I was a big fan of Subnautica, and I've played Subnautica below Zero too. I really do enjoy playing those games. It's more about figuring out puzzles than killing stuff. Because you cannot kill stuff, but I really do love it. It is a nice game. Okay, there is another quartz. We still need more titanium though. And then Brown Bear here came along last Friday and kept me company and helped me find some resources. Oh look, they put one of those poison plants in here with the new update. Can I scan that? No, I already scanned it twice. Gonna get some more water slugs. And we're gonna get out of here and get a breather. Especially in the night, it looks really pretty. Ah, I ran right into that one. I did not see it. Duh. Blah. Poison. They put a few more of those poison sponges around in the new update. They were not there before. Not making things easier. See, another one right there. Not making things easy. But I think we are good now on the biofuel thingies. Where is my home? Over here. Crystals. Gimme crystals. We need some more resources. We need to stock up on everything here. We have to go and get more lithium too. We only have one more lithium bar. But we have the tadpole now, and we do have the bigger oxygen tank. That makes things easier. Yeah, those poison plants are pretty annoying. You're absolutely right. So, titanium we've got. And copper. And crystals. And then we've got some water slugs. We can make more water. Water. I wish you could make 5 at a time, like you can in Valheim, but you have to click repeatedly. We want to make 3 moon temaki. Fill up our storage. So we can put the food in here and the water in here. Wait, I want 3 water on my person because I need to drink, and we're gonna eat that up because things... Nice, okay. Gosh, we got another stupid peddler trying to sell us AI viewers. I wish I would understand what they mean by AI viewers, because it's so stupid, but yeah. Pretty sure you can click multiple times instead of clicking every time it finishes. Huh, need to try that. We need to have some lights in here at some point. It is damn dark. At least I put lights in my bedroom. Okay. We have a spare parts place somewhere, right? Okay. That is stupid. If we want to access that row and fill that up, we need to take out that first one here. Because we cannot get in between from this side if we have it all filled up. So let's do some more rework. There. Plant matter. Those and those and those, and then this is shavings. That's all of those. And then that was the wrong one. We want more floor lockers here. Like here. And here. Try to make that work right. Right. Okay, not enough. Gonna remove that one. No, not like that. Like that. And build another one here. That one is empty too. Well, we want another one in between here. But we are out of titanium. Okay, again. Out of titanium again. There. And then we have crystal. And then on the other side here, fish. Stick with English. Fish. And this can be parts. And this can be batteries. For now. We're gonna rework that anyways. But I think it's important that we get things sorted a little bit more. Batteries. And that's parts. Maybe we put the flares in with the batteries and call it batteries and flares. Batteries, flares. Okay, I don't have that much space to write there. And that's the parts. The fiber, mesh, and that, and that. And then this can be the biofuel here. If we leave that here. Biofuel. Okay, I think now we've got the worst parts sorted out here. I'm gonna go for more titanium. Because I do want some walls in here. This is just a big room. That bit here does not make any sense at all. We will have to remove that too. Does not make sense. And then we put in some walls here. Get things sorted a little bit better. Okay, what's the time? I don't have the slightest idea. We have been at it for an hour, and I do need to drink something. We're gonna have a short break here. Gonna be back in a few, but I need to do some drinking. So we gonna come up for a little breather. Be right back. I am back. Let me turn off the music so you can hear me. And we get back to the game. Okay, let's go. We do have enough energy. That's cool. We need to. I think we need to take out the tadpole for a little ride.
Aboard, Captain.
Go a little bit farther to collect some more titanium and other stuff. Is that something that is pickable? Pickupable? No? Okay. That thing has to be repaired. Why is that? We have a repair tool. Okay. I don't want to play with those fishies. Those are pretty nasty ones. Okay, where do we go? There was another objective we have to meet. It said go to the tadpole thingies. That is the angel comb. Where is the tadpole thingy? Tadpole pens. That's where we want to go. Who's that? Titanium? No, it's crystal. Silver ions detected in a nearby sea cave. Silver is a key component in air tank filters. Yeah, we know that. And there is nasty beasties. We don't want to play with those. We don't want to get into that jet stream. What is this here? That seems like I can pick it up. Thought so.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
My, they should be doing something against that voice. That voice is super terrible. I want the titanium. What is this? Did we see that? Did we scan that? I think we did. I think we were here. What is this? That's a wake maker fragment. Okay, we were here. We saw that. Oh, Brown Bear did leave. And while I was away. Nah. Okay, we need to get over here. Tadpole pens. What's this? Is that salt? Oh, that looks like a lot of salt. Don't need salt right now, but good to know that there is salt around here. Have we seen this site here? There is things here. Let's see if we need to scan things here. Pick up things here. Is there something more? I think we have been here. I wonder if scanning the materials here does count towards my bioscan. Ooh, that's a lot of titanium. Let's get that. There's more salt here too. Okay. Back to my tadpole.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That voice is really raspy. I don't like it. Not quite sure we have seen all of that here. Is that lead? No, it's titanium. How's... Okay, we've got this. We can have one more here. Nice. I could store that titanium in that storage box here. Oh, there is stuff in here. I completely forgotten that we already picked up stuff here. Okay. Tadpole pens. That's quite deep down here. In the hot zone too. Oh wow, I don't like that sound at all. There we go.
Derelict structure. Echo analysis detects a precipitous silence. Be alert alert for a sudden drop in the seafloor.
Okay. We have to do some research here. Probably we can scan things here. We can hear that later. Can that be opened?
Key code required.
Key code required.
In circumstances, your scanner can rip access codes from the black boxes of high-ranking colonists.
Okay. Ah. Okay, that seems to have not done much. Stairway up somewhere. Ooh, there's a moon pool here. Ooh, there is something to scan here. Tadpole scout ray chassis. Okay.
Heat warning.
Heat warning. Okay, we are getting dedicated core unlocked. Okay. There is another one here that we already had. Let's get back to the tadpole for a spell and replenish my oxygen here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see what we found there. We had we found some sounds. Bloom canker, cage gorgon. We have scanned so many things already. Where is the audio? I want to listen to the audio here. Black boxes, Wanderwoo. There, that one is new.
Field notes go. One of those vampire squid just came at me. Madeline saw me throwing flares and came to investigate, and the squid went after her. I guess it likes marrow breach blood better than mine. I should find Maddie. Make sure she's not hurt. The squid was sick. Nodes on its skin, not green, not Kara, but maybe a fungal infection? I wonder if squid get rabies here. Damn, I hope they can't pass it to the marrow breaches.
Gonna scan it again because this will give me some titanium. Fungi infection kind of thing. Okay. Is that everything here? Did we overlook something? I think we did not.
Heat warning.
I think we saw everything, right? Okay.
Captain.
There is more things here. I think we need to go investigate this here too, huh? Huh. Things look a little derelict here. There is nothing to be... Oh, there is something here. Small crate unlocked. Okay, what is that? Processor? Okay, we got things. Found some things. Okay, let's get into the tadpole. Something else here that we need to see. More titanium, and then there is a sudden drop in the seafloor here. I think we cannot go all the way down there. There is a jet stream here. And the sounds, I'm terrified of those sounds here. We have not been to this place yet. That is our objective. How can I get... Oh, that was where it said we need the code. High ranking, we can... Oh, wait, what is this here? That we have not seen that yet. Okay, let's get in here. Something here that we need to pick up. We must voluntarily die, it said. Okay, there is another one here. Inventory full. We can't pick up the titanium. We have gathered many things. We need to get home and unload everything. And then we shall come back here, I think.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay, got another objective from that. Man, things get hot out here. Okay, we're gonna go home and unload everything and sort it into our pretty new... Ooh, what is this? Is that intentional? Like...
Fresh water intake.
Oh, we need to drink. Okay, okay. I hear you. I'm drinking. Need to go home and unload, and we can go and see what the Noah wants from us. We have another module we can make for our tadpole now. Let's see what we would need to make that. Okay. Home sweet home. I think we have to rework that base a lot until it is really pretty. It is just like we did something that we have a home, but it's not really cool. Okay, let me get all of that stuff sorted here. We got titanium. That is titanium too. And then we have things in the back of our tadpole storage. That is some sulfur and gold. Gold. And so, no, that's silver, sulfur. And more titanium. Okay, we can now, I think, close the gap right here. Nice, so we can get in here, and then we can have another row of... Yeah, I think what we want to do... Again, I right-clicked and it's stupid. Interior wall. I found some exterior... Wait, what did we find? We found some things. Interior facilities, lights. Scanner station, standard elements. Nook, interior, arch, ladder. There is nothing new here. Furniture and decor. Oh, that's the small crate. Okay. Ah, those are the wall units. It's just decoration, and that is roof listening dish. Monitors the perimeter for communications from employees. Roof antenna. Transmitter of unknown purpose. Okay. Okay, we need to have a wall in here. And the walls are here. So, kind of want to... That thing is in the way there. We have to remove the battery thingy here. And put it somewhere else. Where is that battery thingy? We need to remove all of that because I want to remove all of that stuff here, I think. Let's put it on that wall here. Fabricator. And then the big power cell thingy here. Okay. And then that one here. Oh, that's the biolab. 10 bioscans required. Total bioscans 0. I don't understand what is meant by bioscans. Okay. I don't understand. Maybe it gets clearer in the future, but we're gonna move it somewhere else. Because it's in the way here. Biolab. Can be beside the NOAA, right? Is that the right one? Right side around? I think yes. Okay. And then we remove that. And then we should be able to move that wall. Right? Ah, this makes way more sense now. Another one. Now it's even, right? Ah, I like that much better. Okay, we're gonna remove that here and put that in here for now because I want that to run empty so I can move it in an even distance to the other one and then build a fourth one here. And then we want to have a wall. That one is empty now. processor. I think I want to remove the scanner because it's in a bad spot. And then we put the processor here next to the fabricator. And the scanner station goes in the corner. What? We had that system chip. Oh yeah, it's everything is good. Okay. So, let's see about the wall situation. If we had another row of those here, and then we place.
Has transmitted an alert.
Yeah, I know.
At your convenience.
I know. Don't get on my nerves. Can put that here. This is straight, yes? Okay. Something like that being a storage room.
Fresh water intake.
Yeah. So we have a storage room here. And close that. We need to remove that one here. That is in the way. And then the archway. Can we have two next to each other here? Yeah, we can. Okay. I think I like that. So that is a big old storage facility here. Can access it from this side and from the other side. That I like. Gonna have another wall, I think, to... Now I clicked that again. And another interior wall going like this way to separate those bioreactors out. Yeah, I think we're gonna get somewhere here. Okay, crystal, that needs to go in here. And then maybe we need to remove things and make that different. Have the biofuel in here. Okay, let's see what Noah has to say to us.
I have a special request, investigator.
Yeah, we heard that.
Personal.
Black box, SIP.
We may have found patient 0. Lead Salvor Zipporah Malk, down at the bottom of a geothermal cave. The oldest black box we've found so far. Perhaps because it's too deep for anyone to retrieve. But they tried, investigator. There are 9 other black boxes down there. Something went terribly wrong. Partial voice data retrieved. One more thing. Zip's black box signal indicates she never reprinted. Code Z66. Her download was rejected by the biobed due to viral contamination. She was reset to an earlier state. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. We can go to 250 meters with the tadpole and no further. And we found moon pool too narrow. Not enough resources. So we have to make the moon pool bigger to build that one, and we need to have plasteel, advanced wiring kit, strong acid, and a dedicated core, whatever that is. So I think we do have to extend the moon pool a little bit here. I'm not sure I like that here, but it'll do for now. Okay, how long is this here running? Good long while. Okay, we need to eat something, drink something. And I think we have to reload some of our batteries. Those here, for sure. Maybe the scanner too? Okay. Reload those. Get fresh batteries. Where did I put that? That is not plant matter anymore. Gonna empty that. We have a put 2 in the box in our inventory. Okay, so we do need more materials. We need a lot more titanium for sure. Well, where we were, there was a lot of titanium. I think we're gonna go there and see that we get the titanium. Bumped my head. Where was that? Sip's black box is down there. That is somewhere else. Oh, there is titanium. Gonna pick that up here, I think. Because we can. Oh my. Those are taking it out on each other, huh? Something hit me. Duh. That's more titanium too here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Terrible sounding voice. I don't like it. Investigate tadpole pens. It said something about ripping code from a high-ranking officer or something like that. I think we have to go for another black box and try to rip a code from that one. I think we have been here, right? That is the one where we could not open that door. And there is a bone maw there. Or not a bone maw, but I don't know what that thing is called. It is dangerous, though. I kind of think we need to go back and see about the biobeds we already found. What is all of this here? That is crystal. That is a lot of lead here, right? Okay. Let's get the lead. Never know what you need it for. There is stuff laying around because we are full. Let's get some of that in our storage here. We can pick that one up too. Okay. There's copper here too.
Captain.
And silver. This is rich here. There's a lot of stuff here. Have we seen this here? I don't know. I think we have. I think we scanned all of that here. Where is my tadpole here? That got me worried here a moment. Okay, we're gonna go in here and see what that is about here. Look at all of that stuff. That is super rich here. That is all silver. Okay, Lander garage. Found another rack piece here. Oh wait, let's get the tadpole over here. Don't have to risk our lives. Might as well swim up here. Okay, that is... We never saw that. Let's see if we can get in there somehow. There is bad boys here too. Want to eat me. Ow, that hurt. My poor... I don't see any way in here. 71% only. Have to repair. There is a lot of resources laying around here. There is no hole in that hull at all. Can't get in here. At least I cannot see how. Maybe we can do that later. Okay. Now what? What is this? We have been here. That is either habitat number 1 or the old habitat. Oh, now we have to get out of here. 59% on our tadpole. We need to repair that thing. Well, we got more titanium. What was that? Okay. Duh. My gosh. Okay. Titanium and lead. Gonna clear out the that. Okay. Okay. How long on this one? Well, still a little bit. Do we go and build the wall here? I do want 4 of those. Now we want to move that one a little bit over here and put a 4th one here. That should give us enough energy for a while, I think. And I think we also do want an arch here. If we can make that happen, let me see. Yeah, the wall needs to go all the way, and then we can put an arch in like that. I think that is looking better. Like that. And then yeah, I like that better. And then we have that wall, all that long wall here, where we could line up all of the stuff that is over yonder. We could even go and get that wall all the way over here, and if we needed it, we could put in more. Another one, huh? Can I catch that from here? No? Then we could put more bioreactors if we need it. if we moved all of that jazz to this wall and then completed that wall all the way over there. We are going for redecoration all the time here. But sometime we are going to be done. And that is the biggie one, and we cannot remove the small one. So put the fabricator to the door. And then the battery station, because we will most likely use them when we come home. Put both of them here. I did it again, right? My. Okay. 2, 5. And remove that one. And we put that one here. And we could have some lights on the ceiling, right, to make things a little bit better in the night. Can see what we're doing. Yeah, I think that is the good idea, to get the walls all over to the other side here. We're gonna need more titanium. Yeah, we are out of titanium again. Duh. And then we can fill this up with more bioreactors if we need to. And then I think we have to do something about the moon pool. That needs to come out a little bit more in this direction and a little bit more in this direction. I think I like that better. So, what do we have here? Oh yeah, because we made another one of those. Get that back into the parts thingy. Where did we put the parts thingies? Parts. And we have some crystals. We do need some lights in here too. Crystal. There we go. Food. Water. We need to collect some water slugs. Those are powerful. They give 60 food and 15 health. Gonna see that we get more of those. And we do have too many batteries. Don't need that many batteries. Maybe the batteries are not a good call in here. Man, I keep making myself confused here. Take 2 waters with. Maybe we should put that in here. some way. And then there was some decoration stuff too. That small crate here. And then trash can. We hung all the dark posters in here. And there is lighter posters too that we could hang. Don't have the titanium though. Just keep swimming poster. And then a keep calm poster. Do we want something like that? I mean, that's just for decoration. That's not doing anything. Well, at least we have light, and it looks much nicer with some lights on. Okay, we have been at it for 2 hours. We're gonna have another short break here. I need to drink and stretch my legs a little bit, so we're gonna do... Okay. Okay, now we are back, hopefully. OBS crashed on me. OBS Studio completely crashed on me. I hope you can hear me, and I hope everything is working now. We are in the wrong... let me switch that over. We need to get here, and we will be here. My. The things. Okay, we're gonna have some music. And I'm gonna fix everything up, and then we are going to be back and watching. Man, this is really getting on my nerves a little bit here with all of that nonsense. So let me see if Twitch is there. Yes, Twitch is there. And YouTube is there too. Okay. Give me a breather. I need to drink something, and then we're gonna start the game back up and hope for the best that we don't crash again. Be right back. we are back. Markimu finished early access of the game on Subnautica 2. Good evening, Night Raid. I have not. I am still trying to get things working here. Just now, my OBS studio crashed on me completely. Thank you that you are still here. And sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, we are trying to get our bearings here. We are back online and we need to go out and get more titanium again. Yes, Marky did. I understood that, but I did not. I have not finished the game on this. We are still trying our best here. Okay, let's get more titanium. Is my tadpole loaded? I hope. Yes, it is. Okay. Back to titanium harvesting. And then thank you for the good wishes. I love that you said you won't tell me anything because that would be not so cool. I would love to find it out myself if I can. That is silver too. And it's gonna be probably a ride. Because I have played Subnautica 1 and I have played Below Zero, and both of them were a ride. But I think we will not get there anytime too soon because it's still... We scanned that twice already. It's still in very early access, so I want to take it a little bit slow here and not go too quick because I want to see what they come up with for the new updates. So it's gonna be no speed run for sure, but we're gonna try and follow the story slowly. We need to find the blueprints and all of that. So we have things to do to keep us occupied until they bring the next update. But I'm hearing sounds and I feel like, oh my gosh, there is scary sounds all around. There's going to be leviathans and all of that stuff, of course. And I know I'm scared already. Yeah, we loaded the new update, the 1.1 update. And yeah, we go on a journey and look at everything and collect stuff and hope we survive. That one looks closed. How we found here? Medical kit, okay. Is there more stuff here that we have not found yet? Another medical kit, thank you. I'll collect what I can. I think we have not seen that bit here. And most likely there is more stuff down there. Those jet streams always indicate there is something if you follow them. Just not sure I want to go all the way down there. Can go and see. There is something here. Those formations look strange. Just have to be a little bit careful because we can only go to 250 meters. We don't want to crash our tadpole here. That looks not good. That is a different biome here. What is that? Stuff hanging off the cliff is always suspicious here. Okay, we have been here. What is that? Is that all silver? Like a big old silver thingy here? Let me investigate that. Or... Okay, those spires. There's more silver here. Don't need the silver urgently. Interesting.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, we're full already. We cannot even pick all of that up. We saw that. What is this? There's more stuff here. Da 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 da. Okay. More stuff hanging off the cliff. There is some things here to be picking up. What's in here? Battery. Oh, I'm full. Okay, can I put something in my external storage? Want that battery. That is something I don't have to make myself if I can pick it up. Okay, is there something more down there? Let's go investigate.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Probably. Not sure though. There is another wreck here. I think we saw that. Did we? Yeah, I think we were here. That was the one with the diving puzzle. I think. Ah, need to learn to use that thing. Yeah, that is the way in here. We have been here. In some of those places, there were things we could not open. We have been here. We have been scanning all of this here. That is where we got the posters from. And then there is that diving puzzle. Is there something to be scanned here? Let's dive and see. Oh, that's dark in here. What is this? We scanned that already, okay. That's new though. That was not here the first time I came here. But we opened that one. And that one. And that was when we could not open before. Now we can open it. So that was that. Okay, I see. They changed the texture here. That looked different before. That looked all clean before the update. And now it looks all ruined. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That was interesting to see. And then this here is the big clamshell here. Don't want to be in there. We scanned what was there already, and that is a tadpole fragment here. I again bumped my... We once got nearly obliterated by that thing. I don't want to do that again. Okay. Tadpole, we need to scan that SIP thingy, that black box. But I'm in no hurry. Kind of want to explore the landscape a little bit more. See if we can find more debris. And there is a lot of titanium here. More debris here. I think we saw that here, right? I think we scanned all of that. That is that blighted zone. There's quite a lot of resources to be gathered here. And then the SIP is 200 meters down there. Okay. We have to dive down there the last bit ourselves, I guess. Is there any more? Okay. Oh, look here. I don't know if we have been here already.
Dexterity upgraded. Tool
Nice.
access improved.
Nice. Another slot. Another audio file. Is there something to be scanning here? Some titanium. I picked up something to scan here, and I'm not sure what. Oh, the power terminal. Okay. Cool. Let's listen to the last two things we found. We have not listened to that one.
Nehema Journal, go. No one wants to talk about how we got here. Pointless to speculate. I like pointless speculation. Can't be a flight navigation error. The cicada had years to adjust course. We couldn't fly to the wrong star, so we must have made an unscheduled phase gate transit. But phase gates come in pairs. If we jumped through a gate, we could jump back. And which phase gate anyway? Zazor is 14 years outside Transgov space. There are no gates en route, unless the phase gate wasn't human. Mantis told me that Altera found an alien phase gate on 4546B. It's where the frontiersmen got their mini-gate technology. What if the cicada detected an alien phase gate and diverted to check it out? What if the cicada went through the gate and couldn't return? Where's the cicada? None of us remember a crash. And where are the aliens who built the gate? It can't be the tailings. So who?
Interesting.
Heat warning.
Heat warning, okay. Ooh, there is something else here. Hot Cave Base Camp, okay. Okay, another one here. What is showing up for scanning here? That one. There is something here. We found that already, okay. There's a Noah here.
They lost someone down here. Her name was Zip. She became irreversibly contaminated, and she had to be reset. Rolled back.
Twinkle, day 758.
Okay. Now where is the way out? This way. We get back to the tadpole.
Captain.
Hot cave. Tadpole. Got another database entry we want to hear. We want to hear that one. We have not listened to that already.
The HEMA journal, go. I just dodged a marrow breach, and I feel like a god. Not a god, an animistic trickster. An ancestor of myself. This is what our bodies did before the first city. It felt like playing a game and winning. The most important game ever played. The damn thing is that I think the marrow breach was playing with me too. Oh, it would have eaten me if it won. But it was playing. Evolution has equipped it to enjoy its work. Like no human could ever enjoy filling out a loss report. No one wants to hear about the meaning in nature. The Mongolians have Tengri, the eternal blue sky, who ordinates the fate and balance of the cosmos. But did he save them from the Kara? No. Our sky is black, and we are done with gods. Capital has taught everyone that nature is a marketplace of violence, that natural selection is the same as competition, and competition is the key driver of evolution.
Okay, that is...
No, it's not like that. Nature is not operated by the same logic as a publicly traded corporation. The cynicism slams down like a hatch. Everything is a job. Fitness is profit. Profit is life. It's a trap. And I'm going to find the way out.
Okay, this seems to be lithium here. Yeah, okay. I think we have to come back here to collect the lithium. But for now, I think we want to... Where is the way out? Down here. Need to keep an eye on... Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Monitoring 10 colonist black boxes in the cave below. This is a high mortality work site.
Okay. Cave below. Ugh. Okay, too hot. Ow. Can't go that way. Okay, that is where we need to go. Black box should be here somewhere. Another one of those. There it is. Can we scan that? That is Phoebe.
Hard lines. I have to fix the hard lines. Oh, it's so warm.
Where is my tadpole now? Here. This is dangerous because I can't get turned around.
Captain.
Let me do that like so. I think that's better, so we can see. Okay. We are finding here. What is this? What is this? Thermal plant. But where is the black box? SIPS black box. It needs to be somewhere here. Can't see it though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Huh. Where is it? That was not SIP's black box, it was another one. Where is it? Can't see it. Is it below? Did not see it here either. There is something here. Okay, let's see if we can scan that one.
The humor's wrong. We can flourish here. We just have to help.
Now where is the way up again? Okay, I retrieved that black box.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think we have to do more scanning here. There is more things. We have not yet scanned. What is this? Ooh,
Danger.
really hot. Really hot. I think we have to go in there again and see if there is something more that can be scanned. 100 Celsius. I mean, that is quite hot. There is nothing else we can scan here. We can open that one, and we did, but there is nothing interesting here. All of those things cannot be scanned. Okay. Good. I think we're good here. Wrong one. We need to get out of here. We are running low on battery for the wake makers.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, where was the way out? We came in from here, I think. Now that is not right.
Danger.
There, that one. We need to get through here somehow. And then up here, right? No, wrong. Man. That one is the right way. Right? No? Oh gosh, we are lost. There, that was the hot cave thingy, and then up from here. Is that the way out here? I think. Okay. Ooh. Need to go home because we are running low on food and water. You full anyways? That was interesting. Okay, I want to see if that me scanning those biobeds did something for our progression with that bio mod thingy processor. No, not processor. How is it called? Oh, I forgot it. Let's see. That one. 10 bioscans, total bioscans 0. I don't understand what that means here. Well, maybe I don't have to understand that. Is that one out? Oh yes, nice. So we're gonna deconstruct that one. Move it over a little bit, and we have forgotten that we have a full inventory anyway, so let's get the titanium in here. And then we can pick that up here. Okay, so construct that one, and I want to move it over. What is going on here? How much distance do we have here? I do want to space it a little bit even, like that. That's looking good. And then we can make another one here. Is that even? Somewhat ish. The last one is a little bit too close. We can move that over a tiny bit. Okay. Okay. I think we're good now. That is even-ish. Somewhat. Some biofuel, please. I'm gonna fill those up. Cool. Oh, now we can... Those keep popping up in my base. Strange. Okay, we need to finish that one. And then another one. And then we put an arch in here. I'm happy with that. Cool. That's cool. Okay, now what next? We've got to fish. We have fish somewhere. Where? Here. And then we have parts. We picked up some stuff down there. A battery. And then that one is titanium too. I do like that I can walk around here now. Okay. We want to pick up more drink. And food. Eat something. Drink something. And empty the cargo. So we've got some silver. I know that we don't need to pick up silver anytime soon. Titanium. And then plant matter. That's that. We need to have some more of those pens and make more biofuel. Medicine. Don't need that many. Okay, I'm gonna pick up some pent. If I can remember where that again was. I keep forgetting where things are. Not to this side. I think somewhere down here. Yeah. We need to make a lot more biofuel. Those do regrow real fast. So that is a very good sustainable way of getting energy. Okay, we're full. Where is home? What is that? Oh, wake maker fragments, okay. Still don't understand what they mean by biobed scans, because I have been scanning biobeds and it does not change a thing. Bioscans, it said. Oh, and we need to listen to some of the recordings to find more out more about the story. Where is my processor now? Where did I put the processor? Did I not build that again? Yeah, I'm yum yum yum. That is not super clever, girl. You need to have a processor to make more biofuel. that one. Okay. So we want to make biofuel and we want to load that thing. Very good. And then we put that somewhere here. I think we're gonna have a dedicated box for that. Pent. Okay. That thing is making quite some noise. Okay, we're good with that. We need to do something about the moon pool because we need to make that bigger. It said too shallow for that. See, moon pool too narrow. Okay. So get the tadpole repaired. And then drive it out of here. We can work on the moon pool.
Welcome aboard.
Can we get out of here? Okay. So we need to make that moon pool bigger. Remove that. Remove that. And then I don't want it that big. Can we have less of that? What is that? That is a little bit much. I don't want that much moon pool. Oh, size change. Okay, we can change the size. Okay. Okay, okay. This is a tad difficult here. I don't want it that big. I don't want it to go out that way so much. Or do I? Maybe I do. Maybe that's fine. Okay. Now get those facilities back on the moon pool. Where is that? Standard elements? Yes. Vehicle fabricator. Here. And the tadpole talk. A little bit over. Here. Is that good? Let's see if we can use that now without it getting... It says too narrow. Moon pool too narrow. What the frickin'? This thing is not narrow. Maybe it's too close to the side here. Maybe we need to put it more in the middle here. Like here. Now? You good now? Not enough resources, not enough resources. Okay, now we can live with that. Good. it says not enough resources and not moon pole too narrow. Can we dock the tadpole here, or should we move that to the other side? I think we should move that to the other side. On this side here. I think that would be better. See that we dock that thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We can dock that thing here, right? Yeah, that works. Now we're gonna have a bad time emptying out the hold though. Well, so what do we need for that extension? That one. Tadpole Scout Ray chassis. Plasteel, dedicated core, and strong acid. Okay. Dedicated core. What do we need for that one? Can we make that in here? Electronics. Dedicated core. Strong acid. We do need strong acid. And, oops, wait, what? Was that strong acid here? Okay. Let's make 2 strong acid. Let's make 3, because why not? And then we can make a dedicated core. Nice. Okay, we've got that. And then we do need the plasteel stuff, but for that we need to have that finished. How much is in here? Okay, that will gonna this is gonna work for a while still. Put that in here. At least now we can run. That is new. The running. Okay. Got that sorted. Plasteel can be made at the processor. So maybe we have to wait that out. And we have some more stuff to be listening to. We know that, we know that. That is the pebbled sporel. The titanium rock borer. Okay. Entirely unknown organism. Investigate further, determine origin and ecological niche. Okay. Onworm. Okay. Assessment. Monitor onworm for clues to reproductive cycle and environmental threats. Fridge worm. Wentworm Cryotonica, worm that brings cold from below. Produces pockets of cold water, may attract life that cannot tolerate the surrounding heat. Oh, interesting. Ceiling lights, yeah. Keep composter, yeah. Distraction flare, of course. Repair tool, tadpole, that one. Data downloads, there we go. We've got many more things to be listening to. Graham. And then that's Sip. Dr. Wu. viremia. Several others were killed in the blast round immediately after we did. Could not find its paired biobed. This fork of ended okay. But we listened to that, and we listened to that one, and we listened to that one, and we listened to that one.
Nahima's wrong. We can flourish here. We just have to help.
Okay. Sleep bait 3. The Kurul level access codes in this black box were never wiped. So, do I have the code now? I don't know.
Genzo here. 9 survivors of Habitat with me. Tuba went back to Habitat and a marrow breach took Ruby. I don't know if she'll be reprinted. I've heard her die so many times. But this time, she's got to be out there somewhere. She's got to. The tadpole pen's control room is locked, and all the tadpoles are gone. Sophie and Nahima took the last 2. We're stuck. We voted 8-1. We're going to go down into the hot caves. We all feel a pull there. We know it's a Mazefield hallucination. Yes, Twinkle, we know. But, hey, Anita said, if we ask the world for help, maybe it'll answer. And it's not all crazy. There's a biobed at the base camp, and Zip died at the bottom of that cave. She had a Kurotai access key that could get us through this lock. If you find this, we headed due southwest to the hot caves. Hang on, Ruby.
Okay. Okay, I think we saw everything now. Did we hear that one? Zip.
This is the place. We should live down here. I'll convince you all. Tuba, you want new flavors to cook? The jelly rings are full of sap. It tastes like fermented caramel. Dr. Wu, the vent organisms are primary producers. No light needed to grow them. Nutritionist, sustain thyself. Sean, the rock bore's fractures go down into volcanic bedrock. Don't you want to see how far? Iso, if you and your minions are so tough, you should try living in boiling water. Mantis, boss, you wanted a safer place to park the biobeds? Right here. And it's got free geothermal power. Sophie, you're afraid we'll provoke the tailings? Well, I've been visiting for weeks, and they'll never come down here. They're afraid of it. Nahima, oh girl, you hate this place, because it means you're wrong. This world is fit for humans. We can thrive here. Come down and see. I can hear the whole planet.
Yeah, they are slowly, all of them, turning completely mad. You can't swim, try to swear. I can swear fine. What? Thing 1, thing 2, what is
I
thing?
can't swear. Try to swear. I can swear fine, Tennick Min. We can't swear in English. Why would I want to swear in English? There are no good swears in English. Because the Noah took all the good English swears out of our head. It can't do that. It can scan us, print us, or roll us back to an earlier version. It can't edit us. Maybe it edited out the knowledge that it can edit us. It can't edit our uploads because they are low-energy mortal data, and Noah is a high-energy digital system. Like trying to edit fog with a knife. I still don't get why you're okay with the biobed.
Seek fresh water
Seems like bad
intake.
Buddhism to accept eternal reincarnation into a cycle of pointless suffering. My suffering was already eternal and pointless because I have a twin.
Okay, that was strange. We're gonna make more water. Wrong one, that one. Ah, you can click several times. That's cool. That was a tip that Brown Bear gave me. Okay, we've got water. I think we want to have another short stretch your leg and hope that our OBS studio does not leave us again. So we're gonna try another break here. Okay, OBS studio crashed again. And it's getting a little bit cumbersome. So we're gonna try again to have a break here and hope for the best. See if we can make that work. I'm back. Now we have to start the game too, because the game crashed too. This is getting a little bit cumbersome with Subnautica and OBS not wanting to play together. So I don't know. We're gonna try again next Friday, and if it keeps going on like that, we're gonna have to wait for some more updates before we can go on playing, because a stream that is broken in 3 ways is a little bit cumbersome. We got some food, we're gonna eat, we got some drink, we're gonna drink, we're gonna get some more food in our pocket, and we need... Why did I put the water in here? It's not belonging in here. It's gonna go in here. Okay, and then we need to swap out the batteries. So, and reload the batteries. Wait, that one is more important. There we go. Those need reloading. And we need 2 more batteries in our pocket. Okay, I need to learn my own base because I've got things all mixed up here. Batteries. There we go. Got food, we got medicine, we got batteries. We got that processor done. Might want to refill all of that here. Got 1 in here. Let's get 2 into each one so we don't run out of that willy-nilly. Oh, look at that. Ah, wrong one. There we go. Get more pent. So we can make more of that. And then we need to get we need to get the plasteel going for the new chassis for our tadpole. Where was the pent? Somewhere down there. Okay. It always crashes when I go to the pause screen and then it crashes. So maybe if we take another break, we don't go to the pause screen, just leave it on the pause screen of Subnautica and hope for the best there. I don't know. It's not playing together nicely. I was streaming Valheim the other day and I had no problems whatsoever. And now we have such problems with this here. Ah, wait, we have an extra pent box here. So let's see about the plasteel. Was it 1 or 2 plasteel for that? Why is that number 2 not going away here? We have seen that. 2 plasteel and 1 advanced wiring kit. Okay. Plasteel. I think we need lithium for that. Wait. Change recipe. Gold, plasteel. We have only 1 lithium. We need to go back there and get more lithium, right? Okay, while we do that, we can make more of that. And we go do some lithium mining. Did we empty that out? Yeah, we did. Okay, good. All is good.
Captain.
So we got that black box. Do we get into that tadpole things now? Fully. Wait, where was that? Over there. There was lithium there too, I think. Ugh. All of those. Getting warm here. Da 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 da. Okay. Still 300 meters to go. All that jingling, huh? Okay. Nearly there. Now let's see if we can get through that place with that code. We should be able to get through there now. Okay, we don't need to hit stay. Let's see.
Key code accepted.
Now that's good. Now where is... Ooh, there's things here. There is... Where is what is up there? That is where we want to be. There we go. Okay. Scan that. Cannot scan that. Okay. Cannot scan that. There's nothing to be scanned here. Talk to the Noah then, yeah?
I see. There's a ghost here, in that biobed. This node is sustaining that ghost. It can't do anything else. You can't get them out of the bed, understand? There's not enough to print. But you can talk to the ghost, if you want.
God, already? Wait a moment, don't go. I just have to find my... I've lost something. Where is it? Sophie Boucher. Who are you?
Okay.
So Noah sent you. Noah's still online, that's good. There isn't much time. Have you met me already? Did I stop Naima? She's my best... Our best hope. The only one who understood this world. But she understood too much. It took hold of her. She's going to kill everyone. We have to stop her, God. What if we're the last ones? The surgeon. They trusted me to keep them alive, and I couldn't. This planet. It poisons you. People couldn't take it. There was a riot. I knew Nahima planned it. I knew she had to be stopped, so I followed her. But I left an image of myself in a biobed to tell the others. Oh God. Is that me? I'm Sophie's ghost. Maybe I'm dead.
Oh my.
Maybe you're the last one. The last human in the universe. You remember? Don't you remember? Low memory. Why do I keep hearing that? Where are we? You were there when the Kara came. The hives. The monsters. They sent in the frontiersmen. It was war. The children in my clinic would sing. When the vents start hissing, someone goes missing. Only soldiers come back when they die.
Warning. Low memory. Reducing vivarium resolution.
We were losing. Altera sent out ships to make deep space colonies Mongolian style. In case the Kara broke through the cordon and ate everyone. We might be the last survivors of the human race. And that's why Nahima wants to kill us.
Oh my.
We woke up in Sleep Bay 3. No cicada, nothing but ocean. We aren't on Zezura. The stars are wrong. There were always rumors the biobeds were alien technology Altera found on Riley's world. What if the cicada found another hint of those aliens and chased after it? Some things are more important to Altera than a colony. Even the last colony. If that's what we are.
Oh my.
Because she's a jaded burnout who thinks eels are more important than people. She's brilliant, but she's always been a pain in my...
Warning. Low memory. Reducing effective range.
She would tell you that our only future on Proteus is an endless cycle of digital reincarnation and debt slavery. So she'd rather have no future at all. I would tell you she's off her antidepressants and rotten with Macefield. I was trying to stop her from killing you. You and everyone else. She's obsessed with the tree. You've seen it sitting out there like a gigantic virus injecting itself into the world. The tree takes control of all other life, forces it to serve. That's the Macefield syndrome. A viral obsession with the tree and its organs.
Okay.
The way Mahima serves it is by wiping us out. She's still out there, trying to extirpate humanity from this world and the universe.
Okay.
I thought Macefield would stop if we cleared the bloom from the tree's roots, but Nahima said that was a 4546B mindset.
Okay.
The problem was much bigger than one viral syndrome. I think she was right. The problem is bigger. Bigger than any living thing has any right to be. To end Macefield, we have to destroy the tree.
Updating primary objective.
Oh my.
Warning. Critically low memory. Vivarium reset imminent.
Yes, of course. The core of the running tide is wild and clear, and it may not be denied. I think the tree made the proteovirus, and proteovirus is in everything. Every living cell. You're infected the moment you touch the water. You're going to hear voices calling you to the tree's roots. Eventually you'll fall into a trance and drown. You'll be fertilizer. A quiet sleep and a sweet dream when the long trick's over. There's no human future here until we find a way to stop it.
Oh my.
No, I'm not even real. Just enough of my brain to predict what I'd say. That's what I'm missing. Everything. The whole rest of Sophie Boucher. If you find the real me, tell her I did my best to be her. I'm not going to last much longer. Tell me, what will you do? Yes, but the Macefield destroyed them too. That's what I believe, at least. Some of them survived. They guard the ruins to the east. We call the site Karakorum. Maybe you can learn something from them. Some trick or cure. What will you do? Not me. Everyone else. 40,000 people on the cicada. Waiting for a chance. Waiting for you to show them how to survive.
Fatal error. Out of memory. Vivarium halted. Fatal error. Out of memory. Vivarium. Fatal error. Out of memory. Vivarium halted. Fatal error. Out of memory.
Okay. Can't do anything more here. Okay. That was quite interesting. Now the question is, can we find the real Sophie somewhere? And we've got a new objective, but first we have to drink something. We have to get out of here. Can I get down there? Climb, okay. Okay. Is there something to be scanned here? Lots of things, in fact. Those are different jars. Small ones, big ones. more things to be scanned here? No? Poster. Can we... No, we cannot open any of those doors. How did we get in here? Got in here, okay, like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That was quite interesting. What is this? Okay, we need lithium. We need to find lithium. We were in there, right? Yes, we were in there. Ow. Where was the lithium? That is the sheer drop. We don't want to go there. There was lithium. Ooh. Should be having lights on. I would see what I'm doing. Huh. Okay. There was lithium in that other cave. Where was that? Something after us. Destroying our tadpole again. We need to probably... What is this? Okay. We're gonna scan that. Whatever that is. Oh. Found something here. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there is... Okay, okay. Found something here.
Captain.
That? Okay. Alien ruins. Okay, we have to go there probably at some point, but first we have to try and find some more lithium. Let me have the signals for that. Where the black box was, so we can find our way back to that. Where is that? Where is that signal? Can see it. There. There is a lot of lithium down there and I want that. Okay. There is more of that. Where was that? Huh? Confused. I'm confused. 100 and something meters. How do I get there? I was there before. How did I manage to not know where I have to go now? Making things not easy. There was a small hole that I followed. And then I got down there. How? Where? There it is. That is where that hole is. There we go.
Heat warning.
Ooh, heat warning. Yes. Okay. I'm going out of the heat zone. Where is the... Somewhere here was the... what? Strange. Okay. There's gold here too. I thought that was where the... Huh? I'm confused. Okay, there is lithium here. Let's get the wrong one. Let's get that lithium here. I thought there was... where is my tadpole? Huh? Can see. There is the light from the tadpole. And where is my tadpole? Just got out of it. Oh, there. Oh, man.
Captain.
Making things really hard for myself here. Lithium is not giving much. I thought that was where that outpost was. Wasn't it here? Am I dripping?
Heat warning.
Yeah, I know. I heard it. Ah, gosh. Got a little bit more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Is there a second entry? I thought that was where those hot cave thing would. What is this? I have not seen that before. Okay.
The roots. Follow the roots. He built on the roots. He knew where to build.
They sound all pretty drowsy and like not okay. Not at all okay. I think I lost my way here and I came in a different way and strange. Aha, yeah, that was a different way than I came in the first time. Well, it's okay. We found it. More lithium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And that guy is not liking us, I think. That is one of those parasites that was in that other place too. That hurt us pretty hard. Okay, now we go up there. I think that is the way out. How much? Okay, there is a little bit more space. That is the way out here. That there's different ways down here. That's what I found out right now. Okay. Good. So we found some lithium and some gold, and we got a new objective to go over there and find the alien ruins. But before we do that, I think we have to do some more base building. And that was interesting. We found some more blueprints. Make the wing thingies for our tadpole. I wonder if you could put more than one of those energy thingies in that thing. I keep bumping against stuff here. Duh. Okay, let's dock that. Let's see about the blast deal. Change recipe. Blast deal. We need 2. But like that. That takes a lot of energy. I still do have no trouble here with the 4. Okay, eat something, drink something. I get so engrossed in the story that I completely forget that I need to eat things. That's sulfur, not lithium. Well, we got a lot of gold at least. Sulfur needs to go here. Okay. We have to refill our batteries. And maybe that one too. Why is the music so upbeat all of a sudden? And do we have... 10 bioscans required, and I still don't understand what that means. Is there anything in the database? We heard that. That is all the information about those people. We must voluntarily die. Media chipped or scattered, recovering intact sectors. If we are not the last of humanity, then we have no reason to suffer. Our survival is not the last hope. We are the last, then we do not deserve to survive. Oh well. Looks like she was really into it. Then that is wonder. Parasite attached to Tornado regretted not using flares. Viral bloom did not match the strain of protevirus detected. Viral bloom concluded bloom virus was not responsible for maize field. SIP was affected by maize field, causing delusions and narcosis. The cave were also overcome. Black box contained high-level access codes. Okay, to the tadpole pens. Okay. Jellies are foragers. Harvest moons, jelly ring, jellies. No image here. Okay. I'd like to find information about Tailings Village, a group of non-human structures above a hut constructed from salvage and crafted basic. Okay. Resources, no. We want to see mobile life mission. Is there anything written somewhere in here about the yeah. All good. The processor thingy, the bioreactor, scanner station, moon pool. Where is that thing? Biolab. There, that one. Is there anything there? Biolab is used to inject, remove biomods. Active must be triggered. Passive, pre-tested. Background. Kara, Biolab is a colonist's one-stop point for service. Okay, deep readers will know that it's also triumphed, but it's not saying how it's working and what you need to do, because it said bioscans, and I don't know what is meant by bioscans. Huh. Maybe we need to find more of those trees? Like that angel tree thingy? That is new things we found, we scanned. I don't know. Oh, I can make my own here. Interesting. Well, that was not interesting. We need to do some more scanning on those here. Can take that one. We don't need to see that anymore. Well, that is the 3 adaptations we got, but it's only 6 ones in here, so how does that bioscans required. Select a biomod on the right. Yeah, well, but what the frickin' is a bioscan? I don't understand what is going on there. We have that scanner and we have biobeds, and we've got some modifications. What is this? From touching the biobeds in those locations. Even got that. But I don't know what to do with that information. Bioscans needed. What do we scan? Or do we get scanned? I don't know. Okay, has Noah something to say? No? Okay. Everything is good. We've got a new mission cut out for us. We need to go to those alien ruins, and those are quite far out there. And why is that still saying 2 here? Did we not see all the blueprints? I think we did. Well, those not. That is Axum, and that is tailing. They were talking about tailing not coming down there. We have seen that. I think that's a bug in the interface. We have seen everything here. We have nothing that is. We have seen everything in the database. We have opened up everything here. Anchored live, blueprints. So that is everything here. Alien contact. And those are the adaptation we got. I'm at a loss. I don't know. I don't know, and I hope we can find out in the next episode, because we are going to end this episode here. It is nearly 10 o'clock in the evening, so time for me to stop here. Gonna save the game and exit the game, or maybe I say my goodbyes here, because I'm afraid if I switch the scenes in OBS Studio it will crash again. So I hope you enjoyed this ride nonetheless. 3 parts because 2 crashes. We're gonna have another look at that in the next episode next Friday, and if that thing keeps crashing when I play Subnautica, we will have to wait before we play again, and wait for some bug fixes or something, because this is not working. Thank you all for being here. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Give a thumbs up, a follow if you like to. And we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the ocean real soon. Bye.